This week's movies: Insurgent, Backcountry, and The Gunman.
You ever have one of those days when every law is Murphy's Law? Everything's going wrong and everybody wants to kill you for something.
A retired assassin's past comes back to haunt him in The Gunman. In his review, A.O. Scott writes, "The film is a globe-trotting action thriller and also, in passing, a melodrama of male sexual jealousy, an indictment of Western meddling in Africa, and a concussion awareness public service announcement." The director runs away pretty quickly from the topical pretensions of the script and concentrates instead on chases and shootouts that are effective without being all that original. Sean Penn, meanwhile, aiming for weary, battered intensity, settles into a zone somewhere between fatigue and indigestion.
You're the last real threat on the table.
And we got nothing left to talk about.
What does Janine think is in that box, Caleb?
I don't know, but she's testing Divergence. Searching for the one who can open it.
Find them. Every last one of them.
A young woman finds herself a fugitive in a post-apocalyptic Chicago in Insurgent, the second movie in the Divergent film series. In her review, Manohla Dargis writes, "The director takes on this franchise adequately and without discernible personality. If you didn't know that the first movie's director had bowed out of the sequels, you might not even notice the change in personnel. Bodies run, leap, and fall amid nuzzling lips, blasting bullets, and periodic story turns that make the movie a modest cultural artifact, if one largely void of aesthetic interest." A couple gets lost in the woods and find they're not alone in Backcountry. In her review, Manohla Dargis writes, "For most of its 91 tense, uneven minutes, the film plays on your nerves like a kid flicking you with a rubber band. You feel the sting, but it doesn't bother you.
Need a map?
No, I know this part well.
Over time, though, the kid grows meaner, the flicks grow harder, faster too, and you realize that they're keeping time with the thudding of your heart." The writer and director Adam McDonald was born in 1977, 2 years after Jaws forced everyone out of the water. With Backcountry, he set out to have you steer clear of the deep, dark woods, too.